Saturday night at 7:50. Just seeing what everybody's doing tonight.
You just said he's been scrambling for work. I've been with the boy who gets a fat allowance. It's like having a parent on a date with you. Yeah, but if you really needed help, don't you think you'd ask her? If it is real, I have no idea how Mona got it. But if it's fake, it's an insanely cruel thing to do to Emily.
Here's my 4-month though. She's sleeping.
So I get it if you don't want.
No, I'll do it. Because whatever happened, Hannah's important to me. So if I have a chance to crush the Mona monster, I'm in. After school.
Yeah, after school. Mona's almost gone. Gone where? The doctors at Radley want to send her to another hospital. In the thicker bars. How do you know that? Frank told me. He did. What does he have to do with any of this? Oh,
And there's my 1-year-old.
He said that Mona's been passing her meds to a visitor. Lucas? Wait, you're saying that the pills that Arya found in his bag might be from Mona?
He's playing while his older brother's in the bedroom laying
I
down.
don't want to give anyone any of my blood. I need all I got. My mom's handling it. Wait a second. If they say Mona, we're not going to find out why she gave us Maya's sight. It really is Maya's sight. You're sure your mom can stop this court order on Hannah's blood?
Thank you, Boomer.
Fix your teeth with court order.
How are you feeling tonight?
I want something classy, but not frumpy. Not Jeff frumpy.
Here, can I see that?
Mom? She's gonna know you went through there. I can get in and out without leaving a trace. Just worked. You got smile? Yeah, it works. Get out your phone. We're taking pictures.
Wow. What do you got? Do you have allergies or the flu?
The drug that made you sick. It didn't come from anybody at the party. It was in my flask. You know that.
Oh yeah, I completely understand that. That makes you so miserable and
But somebody did that to you.
feel like you can't do anything.
Who? I don't know.
My 2 boys had it last year, so I completely understand.
Somebody dug up Allie's grave. Drank from the flask and I lost time.
Sucks.
I was at Spencer's and
Get that one.
Spencer's and I'm trying to find out what happened to me. You were with me. Part of that night. You were with me. Why was it just strangled or trachea was crushed? By a pipe or a metal bar? Or a policeman's paint stick?
Yeah, that's cool.
Avidity indicates the victim was killed at the scene. Avidity? It's the way blood settles in the body when...
I had a long, busy day today. I went grocery shopping, and then on my way to the grocery store, I saw a car accident, and it was with 2 infant children in the car. The one that looked like a minivan, a white minivan, and thankfully the children aren't hurt. The 2 adults were, and it was really bad. And of course the driver who hit him was on his cell phone.
Or have seen something. Yeah, something bad about Gary. Yeah, and she thinks that if she can break in, she could win. The address is in Rosewood. You wanna go there? Okay, it's gonna be Aaron.
Yeah, so I had a long, eventful day. Now it's time to relax and watch some TV and
No, strictly need to-
chill out for a little bit.
Bye. It was about 11 o'clock, I think. My folks were out. I heard something on the front porch. You were sitting on my steps. You were drunk. I thought you were drunk. Do you remember me taking you into the house? Remember? I was holding you up. Then I wasn't holding you.
Yeah, and then, I don't know, my Saturday nights are pretty
You kissed me.
just chilled back and relaxed. Throughout the weekday,
I
they're
thought that was someone else. I think I knew that. But I didn't
so
stop.
busy with a 4-year-old. I'm trying to switch schools and then doctor's appointments, and I'm trying to go get tubalization done so I don't have any more kids. 'Cause 3 is all I want.
To get you a glass of water.
But yeah, I'm throughout the weekdays I
Call your phone, but you didn't answer.
are pretty busy.
Somebody called me at 11. But at school.
Where's everybody at tonight? I guess they must be doing live streamings too.
I don't remember. I could have told me this sooner. I convinced myself that what I did was okay. It wasn't. You were there, and I just got greedy. It was bad enough when I thought you were drunk, but when I found out about the flask, I felt worse than awful. Please, Emily, you have to understand. I didn't.
So Boomer, did you say you lived in New York?
I'm afraid you were much more impressed with my opinion on the board. I couldn't say anything to change their minds.
You loosened her way.
It's just a matter of paperwork now.
Oh. Alright, yeah, I saw Misha's live stream notification.
I've been going about this the wrong way. I'm not the person to speak to them on Mona's behalf. You are. Yeah.
Upstate New York.
You're
Is it really cold there?
Want to talk to a bunch of doctors?
Because I know it gets cold in New York.
There's an advocacy hearing tonight.
And of course I've only been to New York during the summertime.
Talk to them the way, doctor.
Back in 2001, September actually. So, yeah, I think at that time when I went, I think it was cold for like about 1 or 2 days, but after that it was pretty warm.
I was just coming back for a schedule for this one.
Yeah.
No, baby. No.
It's not on DVD.
Thanks. You know, it's funny. I've been coming to this theater my whole life, and I never thought of it as having an address or a number. Or you just say I'm going.
Yeah, here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, from
Say you're going to church.
from like the last bit of September, like when the state fair's here, to February here, it's cold. But during the day, it's like 50, 55, 56, maybe 60. But at night, it's really, really cold.
I like to look for an open window, something that allows you to get into the system and unlock things from the other side. Like a backlight. That's the idea.
It's a nice machine.
Drugs?
New car? New computer?
She just lent me the car.
Okay, she didn't lend you. That's why.
No, it's a rental.
But if you ever need, I have a video on my page, my YouTube page, of crocheted blankets, and right now I'm working on a scarf for my kids. I make crochet hats, ear warmers, scarves. If you ever need any stuff like that, just if you have a P.O. box, I can send you a couple, scarves and hats.
How's your friend doing?
It's hard.
'Cause I here in Tulsa, we
Yeah, I know. Listen, they talked to me.
do get really cold here at night, so we always have.
Like I said, I remembered her, so.
I always make crocheted scarves and hats and
Well, it was late.
everything. So
Changed the bill, and I saw her.
no P.O. box yet. Yeah, same here. I'm actually trying to get a P.O. box.
The night he killed her.
But this week I really didn't have the time to go and see
Crazy.
if it cost anything to open a P.O. box or what. So I think I may go there one day next week if I can get out and everything. So
And cross your fingers.
because it's just I'm so busy, and the only time I can relax is when the kids are asleep, and by then it's like 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's when you're on sometimes, and I just watch your live streams on the first.
This is where I'm going to put this to keep from losing them. So it's really is nicely.
Yeah, I make
Beware.
different kinds of crochet stuff, so once you get that P.O. box and whatever your favorite color is, I'll make one for you and send it to you.
Comstock, he saw Maya get into a police car with Garrett the night he killed her.
A scarf and a hat to match it.
He told you that. That's why your mom wants to squash him. I'm gonna tell him. Okay, just please let me know when you get a hold of her. Okay, bye.
What?
Look, it's not too late.
You're welcome.
Find a miniature golf course.
Yeah, I forgot to tell everybody when I'm in your live streams I crochet, but you're so interested in talking, and plus your clairvoyant side, So I just keep forgetting about it. I'm gonna have to do it one day on your live streams. Or we could go into a live stream together and I can just show it off. Yeah, I'm getting a laptop when I get my income tax money, so I don't have to show it over my phone, because right now I'm going to try and end up getting a new phone, because my cell phone that I have now keeps on shutting off and I can't have it off the charger long. So once I get a laptop, I'm going to make a video. I have a video that I made last night, the couple of blankets and hats I have right now. But the blankets for kids and adults that I make them for, it takes a little bit of time to make it.
It's okay.
Hi, Lynn.
Sorry, I didn't think there was anyone.
How are you doing tonight?
Wanted to see what it was like at night. Yesterday was your first time
I'm doing good.
since she died, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I upset you. Making you come out here.
No. It's not that.
It was a very busy day today.
I'm glad you made me come back.
Made me come back. It doesn't sound so good.
I had to get some grocery shopping done.
I'm gonna make up my mind.
Alright. That was yesterday. How about tonight?
Do you think it's possible to do something without knowing you're doing it? I mean, without knowing why you're doing it?
And it's very hard to grocery shop with 3 kids. But I got it done.
I think we're always who we are.
Okay, but suppose you were drunk.
Well, I do have a husband, but he has arthritis in his feet, so he didn't feel like going today, so I took the kids so he can just relax a little bit.
Even in a dream, it's still you. Cool?
Elijah. You want to say hi? Come here. Say hi. Hi. Is that you?
Oh, I'm fine. These are amazing. Ezra said that they belong to
You're
your
on
mom.
the internet. You're on
I guess he told you
YouTube.
very much about yourself.
Yeah.
Still learning.
Yes, well, you certainly know about the dedicated teacher, the struggling writer. You fit right into that world. You get to be the muse.
Oh, no.
Hi.
Pretend to be.
Don't diminish yourself. You have a very important role in this.
I don't think of myself as playing any role with Ezra.
No, I suppose you do. What do your parents think about Ezra?
My mom likes him a lot more than my dad.
No father.
Yeah, this one's my 1-year-old.
New man coming along to take away Daddy's little girl.
He's just in the middle of...
Yeah, there.
He has 10 teeth, and he's beginning to say words,
Seeing him.
but his best word is mama. Huh. Mama.
Ask questions like you already know the answers.
It's really very easy.
Smile,
to
go
what you need to know about people.
cheese.
I'll do respect.
And he's shy too sometimes.
Oh, it's such an interesting family. Your brother's a rest tracker. Your romance with a former teacher. The way your mother moved out.
Yeah.
Over your father's infidelity.
Okay.
You can
Go
literally
play.
chart all the cracks and strains. Excuse me. Doesn't that hurt your feelings?
Yeah, my 4-year-old is in the bedroom watching a movie
I just want to make sure that
with his daddy, so, and then my 4-month-old
I not agree.
baby girl, she's sleeping,
But I'm not gonna stay.
so,
I love him.
Oh, yes. It's all romance. Sacrifice. Except I don't get sacrifice of him. You're the one who makes sacrifice. You're the one who got him tossed out of Hollis.
leave Sissy alone.
I want to make sure you understand your own motives.
So I guess everybody else is doing live streams or just,
Moving in your world
out doing stuff tonight. It is Saturday, so, or Sunday, whichever town or country or state they live in.
I got the attention at last. I thought I might.
So, Lynn, where do you live again? I forgot. I know I've seen it a few times. I love kittens. I love cats.
What did I say to him?
I had a cat, which is, you'll see a video of him. Indiana. Okay. That's a nice state.
Maybe it's past your bedtime?
I had a Siamese and Himalayan cat, which is, I do have a video of him on YouTube here. He passed a few months ago, so, and he would have been, let's see, May of this upcoming year, well, he would have been 20 years old. And he was Siamese and Himalayan. So, he was a good cat. He was so nice and so vocal. He would be so vocal. He would tell you when he was hungry. The only thing I would probably say is, if he was a human, he would have probably been easy to potty train.
Look, Mona did some terrible things. She did some of them to me, and I'm her best friend. I don't know how she could, but I think I understand how angry she was. Mona and I are
But yeah,
obviously not the same person.
what are the 4 kittens like? Are they multicolored, different colored?
And we were so close to becoming those girls who would sit at a table and guard purses while the hot girls were on the floor dancing. But Mona made sure we didn't disappear. And I don't like that. I see her in that robe and those slippers, and I realize that could be me in there. And if it was me, Mona would be sitting here asking all of you to not send me away.
Oh, okay, black and white. Yeah, my baby sister, she had a cat too. My cat's brother. My cat's name was Simba, of course, from the Lion King Disney movie. And then my sister, her cat, she named her cat Dog, that was an odd name to name a cat. And he passed a month and a half before my cat passed.
I'm sorry.
And I guess he kind of sensed that something was
I
wrong,
shouldn't have let it happen. It was wrong.
and I guess he died of a broken heart.
I swear, I'll kill her. Don't say it. I mean it. I don't want you to say it. I don't want you to mean it. I want you to listen.
And so, yeah, they those two basically grew up together and everything. So,
I hadn't even thought about it.
yeah.
I didn't think I was thinking about it.
But I know he's, but I know they're both, in heaven, in their little animal sanctuary up there. But I'll see him again someday, just like the human side.
Mama.
Hi, Wolf Spirit. How are you tonight?
Aren't you coming in?
I got home a while ago.
I've seen you in a couple of live streams myself. What are you sore for? Alright, Boomer. I'll see you later. You feel better. Oh, wow. Yeah, that. Sorry to hear that. I understand how that feels. I think when you go to the dentist and when you get a tooth pulled, it's worse getting it pulled than a toothache. I know I had a tooth pulled a few years ago, and boy, with working and I think it was in my 20s when I got the tooth, my back molar pulled. And yeah, I mean, oh my gosh, that was the worst pain.
The opposite of screwing up. Basing a testimony, the boys decided to delay any decision to transfer whatnot.
Yeah, that's understandable. Whew. Yeah, I feel your pain. I've had my back molar pulled. It doesn't feel very well.
There are hundreds of videos and you don't know what they are until you open them.
Yeah, so I understand. Oh my gosh. So, Wolf Spirit, do you have any kids or animals, and what state do you live in?
How much of this did Caleb see? He didn't want to see any of it once he realized what it was, but...
Yeah, I would, if I were you, I would probably wait until your mouth ain't sore.
I feel it when I kiss her. I can hear clocks.
Okay. Boys or girls?
So out of my comfort zone. Hannah, just one more.
I'm such a coward. I know that. I have to face my fears. I can't hide forever. I can't keep being afraid.
I have a 4-year-old boy, a 1-year-old boy, and a 4-month-old baby girl.
Voice is on this time.
And right now my 1-year-old is playing. Elijah, say hi.
Just looking at you and that.
He's obsessed with tennis shoes.
Really over.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, I understand.
So what state are you from, Wolf Spirit? I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma, so...
Website last night's miss. Look, there's a stamp on her wrist that matches one that Emily remembers from that night. Oh, you really did see her.
Hey, give me my socks.
Why are you not Uncle?
California, okay.
This is a real link between
Is it cold or hot there around this time of year?
Okay? I cannot keep running around looking for clues. I can't spend hours hacking into websites. 5 days ago, I literally forgot to apply to college. Can you get that? Thanks. First I drive Toby out of town, not this.
Oh, cool.
Okay. It's just the early admissions deadline. You can still get in. It's gonna be okay.
UPenn has been my dream school since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and yesterday I found my dream crumpled up in the bottom of a bag underneath my
Okay.
AP French and
Hi,
Maths
Desert.
homework, which by the way, I got a B on.
Hi.
A B. So no, everything is not gonna be okay. I'm dropping my grandma. From now on, I'm Daphne. Because I've got a boyfriend to get back and I have a college to get into. I think you're
Elijah.
confusing which Scooby-Doo character would have gotten into an Ivy League.
What?
Velma and Daphne solve crime.
What? Hi.
Ladies, this belong to one of you? Yeah, that's fine. Thanks. Sure. You're
Just trying to grab the camera here.
not me. Because I'm going to community
No, no, no,
college.
no, 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 no.
She just missed the early admissions deadline. Hey, you don't need early admissions. You're in Hastings.
Ooh, 35 right now.
You went to UPenn? Okay.
That is
No, no.
cold.
If you went, then maybe you know somebody that I can talk to about my application, like a dean or a professor, a janitor even. Well, there's this party tonight. Some people I haven't seen since high school. This guy, Steven, is supposed to be there. Last I heard, he got a job working for admissions after he graduated. At UPenn. Yeah, that is great. That is awesome. Can we please go talk to him? I could just bring my application. Yeah, I really wasn't planning on
Thank you,
going.
Wolf Spirit.
Not really.
I'll probably be on later.
Oh, you're not gonna stop staring at me like a lost puppy until I say sorry. Fine. We'll go. Meet me at 7 outside the boutique. Thank you so much. Okay, I love you. Thank you.
Boy, I should have done a live stream last night, I guess.
You're gonna come too, right?
But it's alright.
After school.
I'll probably do another one in a little while, too. Just depending if my kids can go to sleep tonight.
Getting ready for school. What's going on?
Because they didn't go to sleep until almost 3 o'clock, 3:30 last night. So, I don't know why they just... I mean, they play all day. Me and my husband play with them all day. The only one that's actually sleeps through the night, well, sometimes, is my little girl, Allison. Her name's Allison. And I just don't understand why my boys just don't go to sleep. I guess girls are different when it comes to sleep.
Good morning, Hastings and Freeman. I need to speak to Veronica Hastings right away.
But yeah, I guess... You know what, Lynn? I've never been to Indiana before. I think my parents have once, but I've never been to Indiana. But I've been to... Let's see. I've been to Louisiana. My aunt and my cousin lives there. Oh, I'm not missing a whole lot. That's probably like every other state. Boring and nothing to do.
Have you seen Spencer?
No. Sorry.
I guess that's the reason why most people have Hulu and Netflix. And school events.
It's new login for my website.
And I've been to, let's see, Pennsylvania. My grandparents lived in Pennsylvania until they passed.
How are you?
I've been to North Carolina, South Carolina. Let's see. I've been to Texas. I actually lived in Houston, Texas for a few years. That's where I had met my best friend. I was probably... Well, that's a good combination for a Bigfoot. Or any wood creatures.
Oh, his teacup. Where did you get this? This morning. I talked to Caleb for like 2
I know one of my aunts, my dad's sister, my Aunt Ruth, a few years ago, probably back when I was a teenager, she lived in a house.
We can't go. It's not safe.
Yeah, well,
And I would hope that you would tell me the same
yeah,
thing.
many creatures in Indiana. I know my aunt lived right next to a graveyard, a cemetery. That year in, I think it was the 90s we went, the last time I went to Pennsylvania. And then she lived next to a cemetery. I mean, like, as soon as you walk out the front door, there was the cemetery. And my cousin had, I think it was like a 3 or 4 story house. So my cousin lived on the very top floor. And one night when I woke up to go use the restroom, I looked out the window because it was one of them long, I think you call them a bay window, a long bay window. And I swear to God, I saw a full-bodied apparition. And I was probably no more than 10 or 11. And yeah, that was my first ever experience with the paranormal. And then throughout the years, things just got a little stranger with that department.
What offer was he talking about?
Nothing.
Ezra, I could hear you yelling from the stairwell. Clearly you're upset.
It's nothing you need to worry about.
Yeah.
How much money is your mom going to pay you to break up with me?
Because I know when back in the 1990, that's when my mom's mother passed away of a heart attack. And at that time we lived in Texas. And when she passed, a few days after her funeral, me and my baby sister, we saw her. We were actually sleeping in the living room. I think we were watching a movie on TV or something. And we had one of them small pull-out couches, like a kid's couch. And my sister woke up and then woke me up and told me she was seeing Grandma. And I'm like, okay, so I woke up and plain as day, full-bodied apparition of my grandmother. And those experiences just got a little weirder over the times. And then in 2003, when my grandpa died, my mom's dad, I actually had a dream about him. And it was the night before he passed, that morning. It was a Thursday night, and of course I was in school. I was probably a 9th or 10th grader. No. I was actually a senior in high school. Because I graduated May 27th, and he died 2 or 3 days before my graduation. And he came to me and told me that he passed And he was in the military when he was young, so he had his military outfit on, and he was young. And then all of a sudden he told me everything would be okay, and I woke up because I had to go to school the next day. And I didn't know, your family members could visit you in your dreams. And then my mom called me at school that morning and told me he passed. And that was weird, because I just dreamed about him telling me everything was okay, and, he's no longer on Earth, and, it was weird how all that happened. I guess it's just me and you tonight, Lynn. Nobody else, I guess. Yeah. And then when in July the 18th, I had my 4-month-old. I had her by C-section. And then that following week, my friend, I used to live next door in an apartment so many years ago. Hi Joseph, how are you? He passed. He was 37 and he passed of a heart attack at his mom's house, that's where he was living at the time. And then that's good.
These are my most collegiate looking blazers. You did not just say that.
And then my friend that I grew up here with, her dad passed the same day as my dad passed. So it was like everything went in threes that month. And I had 3 funerals to go to, so and I'm trying to still get over it, but I know in time it will heal.
Why didn't she? Is that your mother's?
No.
What'd you lose?
Maybe.
What are you looking for? Here.
Please.
Thank you, Joseph.
You and Esther are going to be fine. I promise.
If you say so. His family is...
I get it. Okay. My Nana has offered me $200.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
And the beginning of this year, in January, my father,
Wait, you actually did it?
Here, give me that.
That was like $1 million back.
He came down with jaw cancer. He smoked a lot of years, smoked cigarettes, and then he chewed tobacco, and then in January the doctors told him that you have jaw cancer, which is, I can't remember the whole full name of it. And then in June, he got the flu. And then he kind of, when people say, you need to talk, and you kind of have that sense of, okay, and then they start talking about the past and how sorry they are of how they treated you, and everything. Well, that's what he did. And I kind of knew that it wasn't going to be too long. And then July 29th, that's when he passed in his sleep.
And I brought friends.
So, yeah. And then a few days after his funeral, he was standing in the middle of my living room floor. A full-bodied apparition, but he didn't look like he, like he was here on the physical plane. He looked so young. He looked... Oh, happy belated birthday. Wow, July 4th. I bet you popped a lot of fireworks.
Maybe I should have brought two. Oh, maybe you should have just left it in the car. What? I'm sorry. Hello? Ladies.
My birthday's in March. March 15th. I'll be 34 this upcoming year. Crazy, I gotta wait a whole year just to turn 34. What kind of, did you have a birthday cake? And what kind of cake?
Your kisses dance in fireflies. I'm gone tonight to a dark sea. A wish to take the light with me. You were my first, but it won't be our last. Time travels till it's in the past. You'd think our love was some thickening plot.
31. Well, you're not that much younger than I am. Probably about, what, a year and a half to 2 years?
Looks like Aircon's still playing Truth or Dare.
Chocolate.
Right about the blizzards.
Yeah, that's not a very popular thing in my household. I mean, I love, cheesecake. I love cheesecake.
Of course. Now that I'm seeing you, Eric, but thanks for asking.
That's no way to treat
We actually here in Tulsa have a cheesecake factory. And
These are my ducklings, so
if you want a cheesecake from there, you would have to spend
only rule of the game.
$100 for a cheesecake.
That's finest is right here.
Texas? What part of Texas?
doesn't look like Steven's here yet. But don't worry, he will be. Relax, take a load off. Make you a drink? No thank you. He won't get a narcotic.
Yeah, about 2 years.
Cops do way worse in this room. Yeah, still not. Oh, girl in bra? Boy in boxers. Did we skip truth and head straight to dare, or?
Stephanie was warm. Alex was being Alex.
Yeah, I lived in Houston, Texas when I was young. Back when I was a kid.
One truth rounds. You get caught in a lie. Sayonara, sweetheart.
Oh, this ain't my first rodeo, Eric.
And now I live in Tulsa. So, yeah. I'm probably about a few hours away from Texas.
In this room, do you sleep with?
Excuse me. San Antonio.
Sir Ross,
I love San Antonio.
no one deserves to die a virgin.
The only little town that I haven't been to in Texas is Corpus Christi.
You did?
I would love to go there one day to visit Selena.
Okay, you only cook when you have to tell me something.
I love that movie.
You don't? The police came by this morning with a corner. But I don't want you to worry.
Yeah, it's...
Spencer's mom is on it. And
I really, to be honest, Lynn, it's been a while since... Hi, Foxy Fox. It's actually been a while since I lived in Texas. And to be honest, I can't remember how cold it gets there. Or, I know it gets hot, but it's been a long, long time since I've been in Texas. How are you doing tonight, Fox? Foxy?
I know it's late. Have you eaten yet? Have you ever been arrested?
Funny you asked that.
Great, great.
Steal a car last time we played and then called the cops.
I did, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah.
I don't make a sex tape.
Your family lives in San Antonio or Corpus Christi?
The truth is, you have a bunch of drunk, horny college boys.
Just watching football? Who's playing tonight?
Yes. I guess that's to be expected.
Okay.
It's not.
Alabama? Alabama.
Reason to say anything.
Yeah, just like I said, I'm since the probably in the 90s, Selena, you know, I got that movie. I still have the DVD
Not as well as my brother does.
and actually the CD too. I love that movie. I really wish she would have made it big if it wasn't for her, Yolanda. Yeah, Texas does get too hot. Yeah.
You have to leave. No, listen to me. You have to go now, Caleb. Please.
I understand that.
What?
Well, we're just kind of talking about anything and everything. Right now, just, yeah, if you feel like you want to get something off your chest or just vent for a few hours or
Scared. But A isn't.
or whatever, that's what I'm here for.
Okay, good.
I'm freaking out. You think you know what's going on, but you don't.
You shouldn't have done Tuesday.
Oh, right. So you figured out there's another A out there.
Okay, thank you.
What that means?
It means that you can stop lying to me. We can be together. Hannah!
It's not that easy, Caleb. This person dug up a grave and stole a body. This person might have killed Maya because she knew something she shouldn't have.
Sorry about that. My little... All right, Foxy.
Avery wants you to scare the crap out of me. I couldn't tell you what was going on. I wanted to, but I couldn't.
Oh boy, I had to get my Reese's Pieces from my son. Whew. Boy, I tell you, these kids, when they see something they want, they do anything and everything. Just try to get them.
Where did you meet the current boyfriend?
At a bar? Did you ever invite Maya St. Germain?
Boy, it's like you have to have eyes in the back of your head.
Ask me how many sexual partners I've had.
No,
She came to a few. She had an open invite. Dinner, sex,
It's like everything you have to do, you have to have eyes in the back of your head.
How do you know Maya?
hot new girl, and she likes the ladies. And she moved into the Dillarent's house. Everyone needs
Let me tell you, my boys keep me on my feet during the day.
to the midterms. Maybe you had access to a certain teacher.
That wasn't me. When are we leaving to get Allison's grave was dug up?
Seriously, you're really asking me that? I don't even know what night that was.
Friday.
Here you go.
I don't know. I guess I was here. I can vouch for that. You came, then showed, and they left.
You know I can see you now.
Thanks. Anytime. Why don't you tell us all who your boyfriend is
Yeah, so
and what he did for a living during
they do
the
keep me up on my feet time to time.
It's okay, Arya. You already know the answer.
And by 10, 11 o'clock, maybe 12, I am just dead tired, but that's alright.
Arya.
I'm sure I was like that.
Come on, talk to me. Are you okay?
About 68 degrees there. Wow.
Do not have to. I recommend you get to the freaking game of truth or dare. What is this, 6th grade?
That is.
Listen, do not say anything that could get Ezra into trouble. Didn't I? What are you thinking?
Where are you planning on going, Lynn?
I have to stay and find out what else they know about that night. What they know or what they did?
Well, I got some Reese's PC cups here, and
You are so much prettier than Jenna. Honestly, I don't really trust you.
Texas.
Oh, Jenna just said she's got food, so if you want to get back on it, you better go quick.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. Okay, really. Well, I've got a boyfriend on speed dial who can come and get me, so go. Talk to him.
Yeah. When does the winters in Texas go away? I have 3 kids. 2 boys and 1 daughter.
Sorry, where's
My daughter is 4 months. And I have a 4-year-old son and a 1-year-old son.
Tell him I was wondering if he could come and pick me up.
And my 4-year-old and 1-year-old keeps me on my toes most of the day. When they get of walking age, they get into stuff. Yeah, they are in Texas.
About me being a saint, that was about me being an idiot. That raccoon had rabies. You know why?
Yeah, that's so true. It's like there's parts of Texas there's woods, but parts it's just wide open city.
You so much as touch one hair on her head. I am telling you, I am not going to be bullied by Spencer Hastings again.
Come on. Just gotta be a few things.
Elijah, no. And so what do you do for a living, Joseph? What kind of work do you do?
I think I'm getting very old, so I feel it when I kiss her. I can hear clocks all over the world running backwards. If reincarnation exists, then Emily was once Cleopatra. Actually, no, I think she proves reincarnation exists. You can definitely trace her guys. I'm sorry. You're wrong again.
Yeah, well, I used to be a security guard. I do have my security license.
You don't think it's because he started dating your sister?
Before I actually have to get it renewed.
Emily, you never mentioned that Noel was with you.
And
What else did you lie about?
I really like security officer work. Although you have to be very observant and very on your toes on whatever kind of security job you have.
Going to keep that promise.
But I went through 8 weeks of security guard training
You found her. Just answer the question.
and a lot of tests. And
You found her in a diner.
I actually love being a security guard.
That is true. You get her that way? No. Did you?
I worked for Holly Refinery. The security company they hired, it was Securitas, and that was my actually first job of being security on the west side of town here.
What video do you mean?
And I had to walk the parking lot, and of course there were 2 security guards at the posts,
All the damn videos you want.
and I basically had to check trucks in, make sure they had no weapons, besides, the tools and everything, so I did that on a daily basis. And I actually kind of liked it. You kind of got to know people, and those guys were
What's next?
really nice, and they would actually bring me, food and asked if I was okay, if I needed anything, and because I would see these guys
What about Maya's website?
at least 20, 30 times because they were in and out of the plant,
Hannah, this could be somebody that you were really
because we would have an east side and a west side plant, so
This isn't easy for me either. Alright, I miss you so much. Just make me do stupid things, crazy things.
You just kidnapped some girlfriend.
can you say hi?
He's gone. Hi. Hi.
For the record,
Hi.
I am going to be slow.
Yeah. There's no yeah on here.
I hear.
Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Say how you doing.
I did.
And that's my 4-year-old. That's my firstborn son. Okay, go play. Come on. And he's a handful in himself. You got 10 minutes on it because it's bedtime.
Just got my application back. No, you can't. Stephen has it. You left the game room after your round with Jenna. Stephen showed up for all in 2 minutes, slipped out. I gave him your application. I told him how smart you are. We had a lovely chat. It's probably in the on-time pile as we speak right now. You had a lovely chat with Stephen about how
No,
smart I am.
don't touch that.
Okay, can we please just get out of here? What? Look, we both got what we came
Alright, Lynn, well, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here so I can grab me something to eat, and then I'll be on later. Probably around 11:30 when I get the kids to sleep. Hopefully it won't be too late. But if it is, oh well, it's a Saturday night. Alright, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye.